Hey y'all, welcome to the Clock Tower. I'm Colton here with Brandon. 5 cards, 5 minutes, rares and double rares for Data Bullet. Brandon, what's our first card?
First up, we have Nightmare or Queen Kermie. This is a pay one, put a character from waiting room to the bottom of your clock. And if you do that, you're able to then search for a level 1 or lower character and then add it to your hand. Being able to get the character from waiting room to put into clock as opposed to typically the top card of your deck. So you're not blind clocking and you're still able to get a level 1 or lower character. Selective, very useful, helps push into a next level if you need be as well. You're also then able to color fix specifically at that level. Does a lot of things really effectively to make it a very useful profile in really any build.
Not only does it get the level 1 combo, usually this will show up probably in 8 choice, so you're probably going to get the level 1 coterie with this, but it also, like you said, fixes for color, lets you play multiple colors. I don't know if it will show up as much in 8 standby, but certainly in 8 choice, this is going to be a 3 or a 4 of probably in every list. Next is Declaration of War Queen. It's a 1000 power level 0. On play, pay 2 to choose an opponent's character and move it to a different open position in the stage. And it's also a pay 1 rest self salvage brainstormer. It's grappling hook on a brainstormer, which has uses. I don't know if there are enough uses in the current meta to justify this. Not as many decks crutch on key back row pieces.
Kind of along that line, especially because you have a lot more card advantage in different means than just a single unit in the back row, it becomes almost less valuable in that sense. But at the same time, in the right moments, in the right contexts, it can easily take the game. So it's a very much a win more condition. The interesting thing with this is also the salvage brainstorm. Most of the brainstormers in Data Live are search brainstormers. This one being salvage also allows you to try to help cycle that combo through again. Being able to salvage that from waiting room to then turn around, play the climax again and go. This makes it so much easier to be able to do that. Next up we have Imperturbable Kermie. When this card goes to waiting room, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, choose a yellow climax, put it into your hand, discard a card. It also has the ability to send itself to waiting room and give another character 2000 power. Really good card for this 8 choice list. Being able to pump up your level 1 combo to help step over things, get the climax that you need to be able to help loop this combo over and over again. Really fantastic card for this deck.
I like this card a lot. I think this might be my favorite card from the new set just because it's so perfectly balanced. This really only gets played in 8 choice. But in 8 choice, it helps solve the climax problem so that you're more likely to have that level 1 combo. And it power pumps what is a very undersized level 1 choice combo. This can also potentially dig and provide power for the level 3 later in the game. So it's just very useful. It's at the right rarity, the right cost. Just an excellent card. Next, Lucifer Queen, 3/2 10,000. On play heal, it also has a change effect with another level 3 that allows it to come onto the field. On attack, if bar is in your climax area and you have another character on board, you can choose one of 2 effects. First one, choose 2 cards in your opponent's waiting room and shuffle them back, and this card gets +2 soul. Or you can pay 2, deal 2. Basically a less good Kermie.
In many ways, it kind of feels like it's Kermie's opposite, because the other one is on standby, this one's on bar. The burn 3 would then swing for normally 2. This one would burn 2 and then normally swing for 3. If you're not playing standby, this is actually a really interesting card to play with. Last up, we have Zakkil Kermi. This is your other main finisher from Data Bullet. When placed on stage, you may put the top card of your clock into waiting room at the beginning of your encore step. So it does not heal immediately, but rather beginning of encore step, which helps set up its combo. The character gets 1000 power and the ability to pay 2, discard a card. At the end of the card's attack, choose a card in clock and deal damage based on that card's level +1. So having the cards in clock is important for the combo.
The deck also features some cards that let you put cards in clock and then heal them off at the end of turn. So allowing you more opportunities to choose what you want to burn for. I don't know how high level of a finisher it is, but modulated burn damage is really useful. So that's all we've got. Thank you for joining us. I will be back on Tuesday with a deck profile. On Thursday, we're not going to have gameplay. We're going to be running it back with Data Bullet uncommons and commons so that we can try to get caught up a little bit. So we'll have that for you next Thursday and then another Clock Talk the following Tuesday. Until next time, thank you so much for joining us. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and have a good one.
We'll see you then.